Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Musa Gaming here, and today I want to talk to you about the pincer formation that you're seeing on the screen that will give you 10% more smite damage. That's right, you guys are actually getting, you guys meaning infantry mains, by the way. Infantry mains, you guys are actually getting 10% smite damage formation that's going to have the whole new rare inscription and legendary inscriptions and stuff, and I think this is Lilith's way of probably monetizing off of what was it called? Transfer stone, whatever it is that allows you to change your armaments from one thing to another. So, well, I guess I'm kind of split on this formation though, because smite damage is also boosted by normal damage, and normal damage is boosted by arch most of the time. And for cavalry, for example, we all built Delta formation thinking that we can use it for Attila Subutai rally, for one. And then two, because we can use Arthur and whatever on the field with smite damage. Or not smite damage, combo damage. But the reality comes to us for Delta formation is that, for one, as of April of 2025, there is no real good way of using Delta formation in the game. You can use Arthur primary and then use Philip secondary, but then again, that right there, that pairing right there is actually inferior in terms of damage output and in almost every aspect of it to Huo Arthur, which is going to be using the wedge formation that cavalry mains were using before. Now, if you run Attila Subutai, which is the arch formation, which is the combo damage rally that we're running nowadays, which is the new meta rally for cavalry, that pairing does not really use Delta anymore. That pairing actually uses arch. So to a degree, infantry's getting the Delta formation treatment, I guess. I mean, so let's talk about it, right? For the new pincer formation to be actually usable and to be attractive for a lot of people to open those formation, because they're not releasing those for them to just sit there and do nothing, right? Collect dust and whatnot. They're releasing the smite, the pincer formation, so that you guys can spend more time and more money. You guys meaning the infantry mains that are maining smite damage commanders, to actually get those formations and build around your infantry rally, infantry garrisons, right? So that means that they have to make the special inscriptions and rare inscriptions for those almost as attractive as butterfly, if not better, because everyone has learned from the past, from cavalry's Delta formations example, that simply boosting combo percentage by 20%, which sounded like a crazy deal for us, was not enough for us to compete with arch formation, at least for the case of Attila Subutai at this moment. So a lot of people, including myself, actually bought this transformation stones. Conversion stones. Yeah, a lot of people bought conversion stone packages because of the fact that you have to swap those out to arch again if you already built the Delta formation, thinking that that was going to be the meta, and that costed myself a couple $100. That will cost a lot of people a couple $100 if they're converting from arch to this pincer formation, right? So this, whatever special inscription that are about to give you, has to be off the chart, off the roof, right? So to a degree, they're gonna give you something that's gonna be, at least on paper, really, really strong. So, but for those of you who are watching this video who are actually pretty excited about this whole pincer formation thing, I will just give you my own advice, speaking from experience advice, to just wait until all the top whales are actually getting all those formations, getting all those like special inscriptions actually swapped into the new formation, and then kind of find out from reports that they actually put up on the YouTube videos until you actually make any rational like mistakes like I made. Because if I actually didn't build this set on the day one of Subutai's release, because I was like really excited about Subutai. I was like, oh, Delta formation was the formation to use. I saw the reports. Oh, they look amazing, right? And I actually converted this one from my wedge. Now my wedge is missing a hunter, which actually I didn't really need this one if I was using Arch, right? Because Arch doesn't really use special inscription for the first slot. And I actually inscribed this one, Steel Skin, the day of Subutai's release. I'm not blaming anyone, I'm just telling you what mistake that I made, which actually could have been avoided if I just inscribed it onto an arch formation, right? And the same goes yada yada yada. For this one right here, this was my wedge one. I could have just swapped this one over to arch, and then I would have not had to spend any money to actually, get a full arch set that is very usable for Attila Subutai Rally. But because day one I was super excited, I made some mistakes. Now it cost me a lot for me to actually go back to my mistakes and then fix those, right? So unless you're a mega Kraken whale, you want to actually test it out yourself, you want to post videos about it, like, people like War Daddy Chasky, he's mega whale, as everyone can know. And he can just spend those money and then like, hey, like he already has Arch set and Delta set, so it doesn't matter for him, right? But then again, unless you're a mega whale, I would actually wait. I'll give you my suggestion to just wait until you see at least a day or two of everyone basically posting a video about this new formation. See what's the best actual deal for your, rally formation and whatnot. I'm assuming that this is actually coming around the same time as the new infantry rally, infantry garrison is actually coming out, so that it can counter Subutai and stuff. So just wait until you actually make any rational decisions. So yeah, that's just a little bit of 2 cents that I want to give you as a person who made a mistake before on Delta formation, and I actually, again, had to get all those conversion stones so that I can actually change those to Arch in the future, because I'm going to rally with Subutai, right? So, and I actually run a risk of actually converting this back to Delta if the Delta is better in the future. So save yourself some troubles. Go ahead and wait until everyone actually posts about those stuff, is my suggestion. But anyways, I hope this was helpful for you. I had to make the video because this new formation was going to cause the same problem for a lot of people, because it would look good on paper, and when you actually when you actually do the rally, when you actually try out on the field, it might actually not be as good as Arch. I'm not saying it won't be. I'm saying there is a chance. Like Delta, everyone thought Delta was the way to go, right? So yeah, be careful. I'm just a friend who wants to give suggestions to everyone who's watching my video, because you guys are awesome. You guys are just watching my video, although no one else is watching. And I really appreciate y'all. So yeah, you guys should be careful when you're forming, when you're getting all those pincer stuff. Just stay on Arch for now, and then once everyone kind of figures it out, just go ahead and figure it out thereafter. All right, well, that's all I have to say for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please go ahead and throw a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll cover about pincer when it comes out, man. I'll give you my 2 cents on it. I'll try to be as technical as possible. Because it's infantry, it's more infantry focused formation. I'll try to be very objective about it. So yeah, if you guys are you guys are actually down for one of those videos, you guys can go ahead and drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you guys can be notified when I actually post those videos about anything Rise of Kingdoms related. But all right, that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.